So yeah, um, what's going on, guys? Wait before we get some people in here. How you guys doing? Try to get this. You know what? I definitely want. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, like we're moving. We are moving. Make sure we get some more people in here before we start this shit. I will say if like my stream cuts for any reason, it's because we have like a really bad thunderstorm going on outside, and I wanted to kind of put that in perspective as well. Move myself. That's just a background. I don't feel like that's a good background. Okay. We got a lot to cover. As we go along, it will be covered. And we want to talk a little bit about Michin. And what I'm going to do is try to get a better. Okay. I mean, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Graphic background makes her look. Let me see if I can find a better graphic for her. Yeah, this one's much better. This one is much better. I like this one a lot better. It has a better ambiance to it, especially since we're discussing Michin. And this is a little bit, it's just, like I said, a little bit better. Let me see. Layout is a little bit. All right. Try to get some more people in here. I'm going to talk about Michin and some of her accomplishments. Talk about some of her matches. And we'll talk about like one of her main inspirations that got her into wrestling. Want to make sure we have a lot of people for this because this is like something I really have like wanted to do for somebody for a long time. And I want to make sure that she gets the proper respect. Probably should get on X and tweet. We are disco. How's everybody doing out there? Hmm. So, like I said, if there's any, if there is any like an interference or like this stream cuts for any reason, um, just know it's like a bad thunderstorm outside, and I want to send my utmost heartfelt condolences to the people who were affected by the storm in Northeast Ohio. The power had went out, and people have been without power in the Northeast Ohio region, specifically Cleveland, for days, and that's just like a lot to take in. Um, like that's rough. So, my heart goes out to you guys. I don't necessarily know wholeheartedly when the power is going to be back on. Obviously, I'm not the freaking electric company, but apparently they said that it should be back on by Wednesday, and that is not good enough, in my opinion. Me and my wife, um, we drove past, we were going to Bonchon, and when we drove past, there were like at least 20 of those Ohio Edison Electric Company trucks that had went by, and I was like, "Oh." So it was a doozy. Okay. So I'll try to get this started. I just wanted a little bit more of an audience a little bit before I do. Let's talk a little bit about Michin, and let's talk a little bit about like the kind of impact that she's been having on people like me, on just in her community, the impact that she is making as a wrestler. So when we talk about Michin's accomplishments, we talk about the things that she's done over the course of wrestling. I would be remiss if I didn't think about the work that she did in Shine Wrestling, the work that she did in CZW, in Impact, WWE. Like, she's had a laundry list of things that she has accomplished. I remember at one point she was, if I remember correctly, on Pro Wrestling Illustrated in the year 2016, she was ranked number 6 of the top 50 female wrestlers. number 6 in the world. So what we do know is that she hasn't really won a championship, I don't believe, in WWE. Um, she is a knockouts champion. She is the queen of the knockouts champion. She did win the TNA World Cup in 2016. Like 2016 was an awesome year for her. She did win the Shine Championship, the Shine Tag Team Championship with, oh my gosh, what is that girl's name? Leva Bates, the girl who was Blue Pants. She has had an accomplished career. She was also in a movie called The Main Event, where she played Lights Out Leslie. Her video game debut, unfortunately, though, was in like because she's an avid gamer. She is a avid gamer who likes, from what I've seen, um, Red Dead Redemption 2, Death Stranding, and obviously Call of Duty, Helldivers 2. Like, yo, Helldivers 2, that's the one right there. I'm not saying that the other games aren't, but what I'm saying is Michin, over the course of her career, has developed a strong following. I think that people who have a strong following like that, people who have a strong following like that, definitely deserve everything that they're getting. Um, there's no reason. Hold on. I keep hearing a notification go off, but it's actually just now. If you guys are on Facebook or whatever, and and I see you, I can't see the Facebook comments. Um, apparently, there's something going on in the fucking group chat, and I don't want to hear that. So if there's any comments made on Facebook, I I am not listening or I'm not watching. Uh, let's talk a little bit about what she's done and some of the matches that I wanted to put out there, like what her performances, and wholeheartedly speaking, like this is one of the matches that I think she didn't get a lot of credit for, or she didn't get enough credit for, because I think she was overshadowed by the other 4 women who were on the match. But these are 4 of the top stars that she teamed with in the 2022 Women's War Game match at Survivor Series. Her finisher, I know she had used as a tribute to one of the people who helped her get into the, I won't say helped her get into the business, but somebody who she was inspired to do wrestling by. And I want to go ahead and give this lady her flowers as well. This is the wonderful, the overly talented Gail Kim. Gail Kim was a big part of WWE's women's evolution before there was a revolution, if you know what I'm saying. And I think the bravest thing that she ever did was basically bet on herself, because she became the basically the face of the TNA Knockouts division when women's wrestling was frowned upon during that time. And there were like a lot of people that didn't really take women's wrestling serious because it wasn't portrayed the way it was supposed to be. Gail Kim was one of those people who spearheaded the revolution that we see today. And that's reflected in a lot of the things that Mia Yim is doing now. A lot of it. We got to ask ourselves, Like how many times um we got to ask ourselves how many times uh when we look at Michin does she keep evolving, revolutionizing the game? She always goes above and beyond for the business. This woman, Michin, is a five-star talent that gets 2 to 1 star treatment. And I understand. I'm not saying that nobody's holding her back, but really you are. Um, she's so good at everything that she does, the way that she moves. Yo, I want to talk about a match that I don't think a lot of you people know about. And I want to bring it to fruition because this is actually one of my favorite matches when we talk about Mia Yim. And I remember it. I'm trying to get the image because I remember seeing this match. It was in 2018. It was Mia Yim versus Matt Riddle at Smash Wrestling. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is a free match that you guys can watch on YouTube. Yeah, it was part of the Northern show because there was, I believe, there was a tournament or whatever. This was an excellent showcase of what she can really do, man. And my heart goes out to her because this lady showed that she can wrestle with the men. She probably got one of Matt Riddle's best matches out of him for the simple fact that she could go. She could go. And I like this match right here. Yeah, this was a all-time classic. This was the match that I was like, wow, because she had wrestled um Michin, I don't think you're watching this, but if you are watching this, I'm gonna say oh, oh my god. Oh, oh, oh. She had wrestled Greg Excellent. I believe it was in CZW. I thank you so much for stopping by. I wholeheartedly appreciate you. Love you very much. What oh man. Uh trying to keep it together here. So she had wrestled Greg Excellent back in CZW, and I believe they had one more match. There was a rematch. I believe she won the first match and lost the second, or I might have the two confused. The whole thing is that she put on multiple matches and multiple intergender matches that the women of today, I know they want to do it. Like I know wholeheartedly they want to do it, but the powers that be won't let them. I would like to see some intergender matches. And this match with Matt Riddle, ladies and gentlemen, is a excellent intergender match. And it told a pretty ABC story that you kind of forgot that there was a gender difference because there wasn't one in the match. I think that watching this match, you kind of get the idea that Michin, her wrestling style, she shows so many different elements to her character. She shows a lot of the Gail Kim influence in her moveset because Gail Kim was one of the inspirations for her even wrestling in the first place. Um, that wasn't the only inspiration she had, but when you look at the fact that Gail Kim is a black woman, I know that she's mainly shows her Korean features, but her father is African American, and he basically has been another focal point along with her mother for why she continued into the business. She came back to WWE in 2022-ish, 2023-ish, returning with AJ Styles and the OC against Judgment Day. And during an interview, Michin had explained that one of the reasons, and really the main reason why she came back to WWE, was for her mother. And the fact that she wanted her mother closer to her down in Texas. She had originally grew up in like the DMV area. She was born in Cali, grew up like kind of just all over, but mainly went to high school, I believe, up in like the DMV area. I want to say in DC. I could be wrong, and I apologize for that if you're watching. Um, she had, and again, I ain't nobody special. I'm nobody. I'm just doing what I think and I can't even believe she came by, but I know she's got other things to do. We're going to talk a little bit more about the impact that she's left on the business, and we need to discuss honestly, Michin, I really would, if you're watching this, I really would like a follow if you don't mind. That would really mean a lot for me. So there's that. Um whew, man, come on now. I'm friends with Xavier Woods and I can't act like I can't. Anyway, so when we stopped by to talk about Michin last week, I had mentioned that there were like additional matches that I think you guys should check out. I wanted to upload the overlays for them so that we could get and oh my God, she really followed me. Thank you so much. Are you still watching? Are you still here? Because if you are, I want to say you're the only I'm gonna say this. If you are watching, you're the only reason why I'm gonna play Death Stranding. Because I was not gonna play Death Stranding until the way that you explained it. And because I didn't know if Death Stranding was based on something deeper than what I initially thought. I will say you are the reason why I'm buying this game tonight and I'm going to play it. But I will also let you know Helldivers 2 has me in a chokehold because ever since the new War Bond came out, I've been on a tear. Anyway, so let's talk about some other matches that I think that don't get talked about enough versus when it comes to Michin. She was in TNA for a very good portion, and I really got to bring this up. I know this is a very uncomfortable situation and a very uncomfortable thing to talk about. But another thing is, she is a survivor of domestic violence. Now, I won't get into why or whatever. That's not my business, not my story to tell. But what I will say is that when she had her NXT takeover match, I want to say with Bianca Belair, I believe it was NXT takeover 25, maybe. She had three of her friends there, three of her friends that were supporting her, and they had talked about how she was a survivor of domestic violence. And I feel like someone like that who allows their story to be told, they definitely deserve to have their flowers given to them. And I am sorry you went through that. You are an absolute warrior. You are a genuinely blessed human being, and you are an inspiration to a lot of people. You are. You are. You absolutely are. And this was so long ago when I found this out. I think that was another reason why I followed her. I followed her career because she reminds me so much of one of my friends who recently passed away, and she was a victim of domestic violence. And you know, women go through a lot in this world, and just to see that somebody survived that, just to say, be able to tell your story, and it's rewarding. It's absolutely rewarding. Oh my gosh, let me I'm so sorry. I'm being anyway, thank you for your contribution to the business, and thank you for being a survivor and continue to tell your story, because your story matters, and you are black. You always will be. Let's talk about this match. So, um, I'm leaving this comment up here, Michin, unless you make another one. I'm leaving this comment up here. Uh, what the? Oh my God! I didn't even know she was still commenting. I appreciate it. Hey, we love you wholeheartedly. Hey, I want to shout out to my boy Snowman. Snowman, how are you doing? Yeah, Helldivers updated. So they added a new war bond. Was it like Freedom Flame or whatever? But you get 2 flamethrowers that you get to unlock. I have a bunch of super credits and requisition slips built up, and I've just been mowing down Bile Titans and Terminids and automatons with this build that I got. And I'm on PS5, so my name on PS. Actually, I'll put it in the banner. I'll put it in the banner. Hold on. I'm on PSN dash the Stampede 3. What game are you playing, Misha? Yeah, I'm playing a video game. Never change. Never change. Anytime the game is a time to game. Yeah, so my name is Dallas Cash. I'm a battle rapper slash podcaster. I love wrestling. I've loved wrestling since I was a kid. I always wanted to be part of something wrestling related. I was at SummerSlam because SummerSlam is here in Ohio, and I will say, Michin, if I get cut off, it's because there's a bad storm going on, and I got some of my friends coming over who had a power outage, so they'll be downstairs using my electricity, powering up all their stuff while I'm here talking about you. They already know I'm doing this, so they're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, go ahead!" Like, because I wasn't originally going to do this, but I wanted to make sure I followed through on what I said I was going to do. I don't want to her being in here for you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm gonna keep it together because I'm a professional, but I didn't expect her to show up because I'm nobody. So I just wanted to create this podcast to talk about the people who don't get the love that they deserve. Like, nobody points out, like, there's no love for these people. We need to be watching more of her matches. We need to be giving her more of our praise. And it starts now. We're going to constantly rally behind her no matter what. let's talk about this Deonna Purrazzo match, because what it was a number one contender match from what I remember. And Michin, if any time I say something is incorrect, don't hesitate to correct me. I'm pretty blunt. I keep it real. If I said something that's wrong, correct me. Let's talk about the Deonna Purrazzo match. This was actually one of her best matches in TNA, in Impact Wrestling. And what I loved about this match was it was hard hitting. It was such a grueling match that there were so many points in the match where there were a lot of near falls and false finishes to where I was listening. Michin, do you mind retweeting this for me just so I can get some more viewers to talk about you? Please. That's all I ask. If you could reach, because I want everybody to know like how awesome you are. And I can't believe she's even here. This is like, it's really okay, so let's talk about this. This is for Death Stranding. Get to part 3. It's slow in the beginning, but it's a deep game and you'll probably have to play multiple times to get it. I had to watch you. No, because I had to do that for a couple games. Because I'm like, what the hell am I playing? I'm like, nah, bro. Like, there was one game that I played late. And I mean, when I say I played this game late, it was like a couple years later that I played this. So there was this game that came out. Oh my gosh. Like, I played Alan Wake and I played Control. Alan Wake is my wife's favorite video game next to Gears of War. When she played that, I was like, yeah, I played Alan Wake, but I didn't understand it. And when I don't understand a game, I'm instantly going to stop playing it because I don't really look into it. So, hey, yo, Marks with Mikes. Yo, good to see you. Shout out to Marks with Mikes. That is my damn, that's who I'm with now. They with you guys to the end. Yeah, hey, JT, Michin is on she's here. She's I made this episode about her and I didn't expect her to show up. I just, you know how you ask people, but you know that they're way too busy to have time for you. It's not because they don't care. It's just because they seriously have a lot going on. They don't really have time. But yeah, she's here. She's commented multiple times and she's suggested I play Death Stranding, so I have no choice now. I went through the same thing with Alan Wake. I got about 2 hours and I dropped it. Michin, this is actually one of my good friends, Snow. He actually raps with me. We're battle rappers together. I think the next time we battle, we're gonna throw in a Michin bar. Definitely going to. It's coming. It's coming. But Snowman, he's gonna change his name. I don't know what he's gonna change it to, but he's gonna change his name. He's one of my favorite people. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Let's get back into what we were talking about. So she is amazing. Of course, absolutely. Gotta hear that bar. Yo, I'm telling you right now. It's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. I got you. We got you. As soon as we get it done. It's probably gonna be very explicit, but hey, you grew up you from the West Coast, you grew up in the DMV, you already know what time it is. So let's talk more about the Deonna Purrazzo match. Let's get back to business. So what I would like to talk about is there was a Gail Kim influence towards the end. So towards the end of the match, Purrazzo was getting ready to finish off Michin. Michin pulls out a package pile driver, and it was probably the stiffest one I've seen since the one she gave Matt Riddle. at Smash Wrestling in 2018. She hits that and then pulls her up and hits the Eat Defeat because it had a Gail Kim, like, it had that kind of Gail Kim seal of authenticity towards the end. Gets the cover, 1, 2, 3. The winner challenged Jordan Grace, the champion, at Emergence. What a show. What a match that was. That match is on YouTube, I believe. It should be. And it happened in 2022. And you would think that WWE would look at that and go, my God, oh my gosh. Yeah. I've refrained from using the 4-letter words on this out of respect. This is crazy. Yeah, that was one hell of a match. Fucking banger. That was a fucking banger. And that, coupled with the fact that that same year, we got this. So let's talk about this. So Alexa Bliss, Michin, or Mia Yim during that time, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. These are 4 top-level elite talents, all who have had multiple world championship runs, all who have put on a clinic at the biggest shows of the year for WWE, for WrestleMania, for SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble. Let's talk about it. Why do you think Michin got that spot that she rightfully deserved? This was not necessarily her coming out party for WWE. That came years before this. This was the match that initially I thought was going to finally usher her in as like a mid to upper level talent, because she came in there and she had this look on her face that scared the shit out of me. Like, it scared the absolute shit out of me. But you could see the emotion on her face too. Like, you know how people are angry but kind of like emotional because they're getting that opportunity. Well, she got that opportunity and she ran with it. She hit a fucking home run. The War Games 2022, the women's War Games match, she deserved it because, if I remember correctly, she was taken out of the 2019 women's War Game match, I believe, storyline wise. Michin, again, if I'm lying or if I'm wrong, correct me, and I apologize for that. So when we looked at this, we're like, oh yeah, she had the remember how in 2019 Keith Lee, her husband, you guys got married, right? I believe you got married. He had a breakout Survivor Series performance, and then 3 years later she does the same thing. What I don't understand though is why'd they stop? Like, this was she clearly showed she deserved to be in there. She had just as much, if not more, wrestling experience than most of the women in there, because when she had wrestled in Shine Wrestling, yeah, I'm taking it back. And I ain't reading nothing. You can look through I'm literally looking like at the screen right here, but the camera's right here, but I just feel more comfortable looking this way. When she had wrestled in Shine Wrestling as Jade, I want to say. She wrestled as Jade. When she came over to CZW, she had already proven that she could wrestle with the men and the women. Now that we've proven that, when she comes over here to WWE, it should be a no-brainer because she's clearly proven that she's one of the premier talents on the roster. So much so that they sent her to NXT and she had a banger of a street fight match with Jada Parker. And that's been Jada Parker's best match since she's been on NXT. Because WWE trusted Mia Yim so much that in the ladder match with her and Io Shirai, who's now Io Sky, for the Women's War Game Advantage, that ladder match, she took one of the sickest ladder bumps I've ever seen. We're talking right through it. I'm talking nothing really to break her fall, just straight raw fall. You trust her enough, it's time to put her back in the spotlight. But we're also here to discuss another thing that I thought was like I really shouldn't even, we really shouldn't have to bring this up. I actually don't want to, but I'm not hesitating with this. I ain't playing games with this. These are all black women. Period. We're going to stop the colorism. We are going to stop the indirect, blatant segregation of our own culture and stop saying because someone doesn't specifically look as black or dark skin or of a certain complexion that they cannot be her father's African American. Doesn't matter what she is after that. It doesn't matter what her race, the race of her mother would have been. This woman's black. Deal with it. She's one of us, and you guys are going to accept it. You guys have no problems accepting Cody Rhodes, and he ain't black. Had no problem accepting Ronda Rousey. That's another thing. That's another thing. They were so quick to accept Ronda Rousey as black, but not Michin / Mia Yim. It's yeah, right here. If you are a black woman, you are a black woman. It's as ridiculous as The Rock isn't black. Dude, his dad was ebony. Ebony. Soul Man Rocky Johnson was dark, but he had a beautiful complexion, and all these women in this photo have beautiful complexions. I really like Kaden Carter's tattoo as well. I think that's beautiful. I think Kaden Carter's gonna get this too as well, because I believe she is of African American and Filipino descent. So I believe she's gonna get it as well. She doesn't deserve it, but these are all black women of different. There's different types of black women that we have, and that's the thing. As when Michin came into the game, we understood that she took pride in what she was. A lot of these celebrities, a lot of these wrestlers try to hide the fact that they are black. This woman did not. The simple fact is, I'm sick of the colorism that we display to one another based on how she looks, because her features say Korean. But in reality, she's Korean and African American. If you cannot accept that, then in 2024, you still have a 1963 mindset. She should not have to experience racism from her own people. She should not have to experience racism in her own culture. And that's all I wanted to say about that. Let's get back into it. So Gail Kim is one of her influences for getting into the business, and I think it's absolutely beautiful to talk about because when we look at the similarities and then we're comparing the two, like they both found it's ironic a little bit because they've had their they've had great matches in WWE, but they've had even better success and better matches in TNA. 2016 was Mia Yim's best year because she was ranked number 6 of the top female 50 of Pro Wrestling Insider. That was one of her best years. She was ranked number 6. Number 6. And at that time, she had also won the Knockouts Championship, the TNA Knockouts Championship, also won the TNA World Cup. Well, put some respect on this woman's name. Hello, NXT TakeOver Toronto. Put on a mother. Hold on. There is one thing. I gotta get on. I gotta get on Mia about this. I think this was the takeover that you had people line up when you were the HBIC and you're walking through and you're giving people fist bumps. You missed the last person. she was her fist was still out there. She's like, yeah, fist bump. Walked right past her, but I understand the adrenaline had kicked in. And I think this was one of her first takeover matches where she really got to put on a show and show what she could do. And she wasn't necessarily even put in that position. Like, I think she wrestled Shayna Baszler that night. I think that was the night you wrestled Shayna Baszler, if I'm not mistaken. And it was for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, and that's another person who I'd like to. I don't do interviews because I don't feel like I'm worth the time, but I don't feel like people are, that's the one, because I didn't say. I didn't see her at all. I'm not gonna lie, that is hilarious as hell. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had that happen to me, and I've done it. I've had it happen to me. It's so funny when it happens because when you go back and watch it, you feel so embarrassed. You know what? I don't want to piss Michin off with this one. So yeah, let's because what I'm about to say next is going to be hilarious. And I hope she does not cuss me out. But since I ain't nobody, she's definitely going to dunk on me after I say this. This match was excellent. And I thought that this was going to, when we talk about people who were really close to breaking Shayna Baszler's streak, her championship run, I think Mia Yim was like the third closest. Because the second was probably Bianca Belair, not at TakeOver Phoenix, but at TakeOver New York, because she wasn't going to be able to pin Baszler for it. But obviously, number one went to Rhea Ripley because she actually did it. But there was a point in this match where she kicked Shayna so hard, and I go, she's a very underrated striker. Very underrated striker. Now, what I'm about to say next, I hope I don't lose her when I say this. But we're going to talk about the person who I'm doing the next Humble Roses episode on. And this is somebody who I will say is her biggest fan, her arch rival, her biggest fan or arch rival, whatever you want to call it. I obviously will never meet this guy or talk to him. Hey, hey Denise, how you doing? Hey, Michin is on my stream. She's been commenting. She's just vibing out. Hey, Michin, this is my friend Denise at the Yellow Chick. She's also a girl gamer. She streams a lot of Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. She's really good. Destiny, she's really good. She's absolutely excellent. Absolutely excellent. Um, so the next episode that I'm gonna do is gonna be on this guy. Because she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Actually, I didn't even save the image. But it's gonna be on Shelton Benjamin. Because I don't know how this feud got started. I don't know where it came from, but it is currently one of the funniest rivalries and longest running gags in wrestling. And wholeheartedly speaking, I don't know where it started, but it is like absolutely hilarious. I love you too, Denise. Yeah, so I care a lot about my friends. So if I'm introducing people, like, I wish my wife would come on here so I could introduce y'all to. Well, my wife's name is Christina, and I've told her a lot about you. She doesn't follow wrestling like that, but she's watched it back in the day. Yo, while we're on the subject of that, Michin, give me your top 3 video games that you've ever played. If you can boil it down to 3. Give me your top 3. If you can. Oh. Mia, you have your own website for merch? Is this you? The Mia Yim Shop doc. This has got to be you. Yep. Yeah, because I'm buying one of these tonight. Oh, this design is fire. Will it let me save it? Red Dead Redemption 2, Death Stranding, GTA Vice City. I love Scarface, and it's the first GTA I ever finished. Is it okay if I buy a hoodie? Is it okay if I buy it to support you? You've never heard of Death Stranding? Dude, you might want to... It's... Put it like this. It was made by Hideo Kojima. And if you don't know who that is, Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Michin, you mind if I can I buy a hoodie on here? Like, is it okay? Would that, if we could, like, put some money and buy some of your stuff? Like, I'm gonna buy, I think I'm gonna buy this one. Oh crap! It won't let me put the file on. I'm buying one of these. Which one will make you the most money? Like, would it be your no, don't feel no, I support you. You supported me by coming here. No, we're not doing that. I'm buying. Window capture. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, and I'm not about to fuck this stream up with all these beautiful people on here just to but there is one shirt that I saw and I'm like, oh, so which one's gonna make you the most? Oh, I don't know if I should even say that, but will the WWE shop get you the most money, or will the reg? I think I'll just do both. I'll do both. There's this Mia Yim one. It's like the unisex. It's the neon logo with the game controller on it. Yo, this is fire. I actually want this one. She's got pants and a mug. Yeah, don't feel pressure too. She's so nice. That is like the nicest thing, of course, but don't feel pressure to buy. I got some shorts on WWE shop too. All right, well, shop.com. Tap in with me. Definitely tap in. You know what? I do want to interview you. Whenever you can, you let me know and I will bring you on here. So they have so as I'm looking on, I typed in, let me type in Michin. That's probably the reason why I couldn't find it. What the hell? Why is this only $14? Yeah, I'm copping. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cop the shorts. Or if there are shorts, but there's this black spray paint T-shirt. So this looks like you're the head baddie in charge, the HBIC. I'm gonna buy this. They don't have my size, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'm actually gonna buy it right now as we're talking. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it right now. I'm not coming back to the stream until I buy this. Okay. Yep. Put my credit card number in. No, I'm buying this. Screw that. Bought. Done. Yo, if you guys got there's free shipping on orders over $29. There are Michin shirts. I would like everybody to go buy one. Drop the link. Yeah. I'm a dummy. Wow. Yeah, let me drop the link for that. T-shirts apparel. Put some money in this woman's pocket. Okay. All right, there's the link. That's funny because my YouTube and my Twitch come up. Of course. Thank you so much. Hey, Snow, Denise, buy this shirt as well. I'm gonna also buy the neon one as well. You still Michin, you still have access to it, right? I don't know, the Michin Mafia sounds pretty fire the Michin Mafia is pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. I just came up with that. Michin Mafia. I'm hashtagging that. Michin Mafia. Okay, all right. We got you. Yo, Denise, like if you can, buy this shirt. Snow, buy this shirt, please. Her website. Let me because as much I appreciate, WWE, we gotta go to her actual website. Let me put her actual website. Okay. All right, here's the website. It is miayemshop.com. Screw my banner. I'm gonna put it in the banner. There we go. Is that Mia? Is that good? Is this okay right here? Support the person, not the corporation. Yeah. So So my friends are here. I don't know if you guys can hear all that barking. We have two dogs, Asta and Caden. Merlin is our cat. Asta, obviously, I named him after the anime character from Black Clover because that's one of my favorite animes. I have an anime tat right here. This is from, I don't know if you watch anime, Michin, but this is from an anime called Code Geass. I think it's one of the greatest animes ever created, and I have it tatted on my arm, and I share the tat with my little brother, and he's the one who got me into it. So yeah, MiaYumShop.com's in a banner. I'm gonna buy the neon hoodie. Not, it wasn't a hoodie. It was like it was a unisex classic crew neck shirt. Whatever. I think you could design it. However, Code Geass. Never seen it. Yeah, right here. This is a Geass. Hey, Denise, you mistyped it. You mistyped it. The Keith is a big anime guy. Yeah, hey, can I do one on Keith? Can he come on here too? Because I'd like to, I definitely would like to. Okay. Hey, I appreciate you for coming by. It's been an honor for you to even be here. Thank you so much for coming by. We love you wholeheartedly. You will always have my support 100%. And you are Black. And then if nobody ever told you, you are enough. And wrestling is a better place because you are in it. Thank you for everything. I'm going to keep the show going. Even though she has to leave, we're going to still talk about her. Remember, I didn't know she was coming. So be great, Michin. You really are amazing. I'm going to leave the banner up so that we can make sure she gets the support that she deserves. Oh, dude, Black Clover is better than Demon Slayer, in my opinion. I'll say that wholeheartedly. And it might be better than My Hero Academia. I know somebody was like, whoa, like, chill out. No. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is my thing now. This is my thing. This is my I can't believe she came by. That's actually one of my favorite wrestlers. I guess this is what I was meant to do. Sorry, y'all. Time. Dude, let me tell you something. I lost a friend of mine to domestic violence. Tiffany Carter. She was one of my gamer friends. She told me her name was Tiffany Carter, but she might have given me a fake name. But she was somebody who had lost their life to domestic violence. And she stayed up in Washington. So I had actually tried to take a trip up there to go, because I wanted to attend her funeral, but I had never met her or whatever. whenever I hear domestic violence, it like that triggers me because the girl was Korean, believe it or not. So like that's when I heard that it made me think of anyway. That was so long ago. I can't believe she came over here. Like, um, let's get back into the matches because I'm sitting here. So when we talked about the NXT Takeover match between Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler, right? This was during a time when Shayna Baszler had a unstoppable monster heel run as a champion, and sorry, we had previously discussed that with Michin being in the position that she's in, she's elevating the talent now for NXT, setting the boundaries. But I think it's time for her to get that due, because she has been constantly kicked down and she has been constantly put down by fans who have no idea what it takes. Even me saying that, like, I don't know what goes through the life of a wrestler, and I'm always going to stand behind those people who don't get the credit that they deserve. That's why the show was created, to highlight the accolades and the accomplishments and the things that people don't understand, and how much, like, I was going to do this, and if she would have just liked it, I'd have been cool with that. But she actually came on here, so that's a lot. That says a lot for me. That says the type of person that she is. I want to interview you now, Michin, if you're still here. I know you had to leave, but if I do want to interview you, I do, because you deserve. There's some questions I'd like to ask you about your career and about your personal upbringing, but obviously I keep them very respectful. But I ask good questions. I think I'm a good interviewer. I can't believe that this happened. So the 5 matches that I recommend that you guys watch when it comes to knowing the best of Michin are these 5 matches. So I want you to watch the 2022 Women's War Game match at Survivor Series 2022. Number 4, NXT TakeOver Toronto against Shayna Baszler. Number 3, Matt Riddle. Smash. Yeah, she wrestled Matt Riddle, the original Bro. Smash Wrestling. This is on YouTube. The Matt Riddle match is on YouTube. Smash Wrestling. It was a great contest, and she gave him one of the stiffest package pile drivers I've ever seen. That shit looked brutal. She put some extra fuck you behind that one. Number 2. Ooh. Now see, this is where it gets tricky. Number 2. I don't know if I should put this number 2 or number 1. Number 2. Versus Io Shirai. This was NXT. This was before the women's War Game match. So this was in 2019. I want to say this was in November the 13th, 2019. I could be wrong, but it was their ladder match. But it was women's War Game advantage match. So that's the one where Mia took the bump from the top of the ladder. She was pushed off by Alba Fire, Kaylee Ray, from the top. And she went and crashed through, I believe it was another ladder. And that looked sick. Just fucking sick. Number one. The number one match that I suggest you guys go watch. I believe this is on YouTube. This was a number one contenders match for a shot at Jordan Grace's Impact Championship. Mia Yim versus Deonna Purrazzo. Two people who were wasted in the early years of the Mae Young Classic. Well, I don't know if Deonna was in the Mae Young Classic. I'm sorry. Just in NXT in general, because they could have did so much more with Mia. She should have got a world title run. That's what I think. Now, we have a lot more to cover about that because I want to revisit Michin later down the line. I still can't believe she came on here. That just blows my mind. When we talked about Michin and when we discussed a couple of things about her, I was digging some information up, and I found some interesting things about her. When I say that, it's like, if I were to tell you now, it's like, imagine telling someone that this happened. So she was part of she was like a valet for Adam Cole. It was so random, but wrestling can be so random. But she did say her top 3 favorite video games are Red Dead Redemption, Death Stranding, and the GTA Vice City. Yep. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jada. I will say, you've always been, since I've met you, you've been a solid one. Does anybody got any questions or any questions, anything you want to type in the comments? I can't believe she was here. I'm looking through the comments, and Marshall Mikes, are you still with me? Vice Cities. This tells me what kind of person she is. When I asked if I could buy off her old website, I'm still buying. Yeah. Yeah. Come in. What's going on? What's up, bro? How you doing? Pretty good, man. Hey, Come to the cameras right here. Yeah. I don't have another chair. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my best friend Kev.
What's going on, everybody? Whoa.
Guess who stopped by?
Ooh, tell me. My dog. Oh yeah. And representative of the stud line.
Stud. No, so she came in. I was doing my episode on her, and she came in. She followed me. She's been commenting the whole time. Like, this is her right here.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
These are her favorite video games.
Okay.
She
knows
ball.
She knows ball.
She knows ball.
She definitely knows ball.
So she has an old shop that right here. Like I'm copping this.
Okay.
Let's see, Deep Royal.
I see she got me. Oh, okay. She got small. She got medium, but she don't got schmedium. That's the one I need.
You don't wear a small.
Nor medium. It's a schmedium. It's a mixture of both.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
You're 6 foot and you wear a schmedium. Bro, that's a crop top.
Well, not necessarily. Okay. Can I return that?
No, we didn't buy it yet.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Whew, you talking me off. Brother, you are a genius.
What size is your shirt now?
A medium. It's a medium.
So wear a fucking medium.
Okay, but what if I want to be stylish like Milliam is? I need a schmedium so I can show it off.
You don't have a six pack like that.
I do have a 6-pack in the car. You know?
Right, but I'm not talking about a 6-pack on this. Okay, you don't have that. You all bones, man. You like me. I just got fat because I eat Taco Bell a lot.
What do you think my wife been doing? Ringing the damn bell. Ding, ding. It just, I can't keep it.
Bro,
you know?
I can see your heart through your shirt, bro.
I can't keep it, man.
Get a damn medium.
Okay,
get a
fine.
medium, bro.
Get a medium. Sorry.
Oh my.
I was gonna get a schmedium, but I'll stick with the medium.
Is this motherfucker serious?
I was joking. But okay. Yes, I'll stick to a medium. Medium.
This nigga can't be serious, bro.
I'm sorry. My bad, yo.
Bro, I'm 6'5". You're
Yes.
6 foot.
Yes.
Like your shirt is about to be up here if you wear a medium, bro.
Well, fine. I won't.
You can't. No, you can't like this.
Medium. It's a medium. I promise. It's gonna be. Wait. I promise y'all. It's gonna be a medium.
You can't do that anymore. You're sending the wrong message.
Okay. What should I send? Tell me. What should
we on camera, bro. Like we not
we
doing.
ain't gonna discuss this. All right. Fine. But yes, you have this room jumping. Damn. That number is just double. Wow. Okay.
I have 106 people watching. I have no idea. Wait, let me see.
Oh,
so when we okay, so 2 from YouTube,
yeah,
104 from Twitter,
yes,
and 1 from Twitch, none from Facebook. So we're gonna be doing our own podcast.
Yes,
the Kev and Cash podcast.
Look out for it.
And when I tell you, like, these conversations that we have, this is normal. So let me ask you this question: why the fuck were you about to buy an extra medium? What did you want?
It was a schmedium.
You wanted a cloth?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think it would look like a cloth, but I didn't think it all the way through.
You can't use an extra schmedium as a nut rag, bro.
No, not the nut rag, man.
If you buy an extra schmedium, that's like fitting a toddler, bro. You don't have spina bifida or no shit like that.
No, I do not. No, currently I do not.
Fucking it's you.
Sorry, it was just. I bet this was a beautiful episode.
Ohio has legalized marijuana.
Oh boy.
And ever since that happened, this guy,
yeah,
you ain't gonna catch me doing it.
You stay drug free, my friend. Don't let the dare lion down.
I mean, I didn't stay. Define drug free. I didn't do coke. I never did none of that.
So you never touched the Coca-Cola can ever in life?
I'm talking about Coke.
I know you meant the drug.
I touched Coca-Cola cans.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. You know, I know you're a Pepsi man. I understand. But yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Pepsi. Why do I not have a Pepsi tattoo like CM Punk?
That's it.
And you're a CM Punk. You're a CM Punk guy too.
Yeah. I should get clobber in time.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna get it right.
Yeah, right.
Clobber in time. Wow, you have went all off basis with what episode you were running. I just walked in.
Well, me and Michin were all over the place. Like we had.
It went everywhere.
It went everywhere.
Okay.
Like, dude, I told her that I fucking battle rapped.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a bar about you. And I think she said, oh yeah, gotta hear that bar. Ha ha.
Oh, okay.
And I said, okay, hey, I curse a lot. And then she proceeded to say, my kind of song.
All right.
Do you know that she missed a fist bump when she did NXT TakeOver Toronto? And I brought that up to her.
You remember that?
What? Who doesn't remember that? Dude, you
encyclopedia.
She was like, that's the one. Ha ha ha. I apologize after because I didn't see her at all. I can understand that because when you're in the moment, there's only so many things you see. There's only so many things you see. Ring in the damn bell. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Now this motherfucker. Okay, so
now they're judging, man. See, this is what happens when I make
judging. Yo,
guest appearance.
Be lucky that. See, here's the thing. I've known this dude since the MySpace days.
Yes.
When we were competing for the same girl.
Inspiration X, man. I can go back another day.
But I used to call this man Chameleonaire.
Don't look like him anymore. He has money. He has
just because he has money doesn't mean you still don't look like him. You still look like Chameleonaire.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Bro, put your face in the camera.
Fine.
Don't try to
put the camera right.
Chameleonaire. That's Chameleonaire right there.
No, it's not.
That's Chameleonaire. Bro, if you put a grill
not Chameleonaire. Y'all
if you put a grill in your mouth, you would be Chameleonaire.
Nah, baby. No. I'm promising you.
This shit is crazy.
I missed out. I did not know about this interview.
Well, you were on the way over here. So like she wasn't like I didn't interview her, like she wasn't on the opposite side of me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that a man? Come on, man! Come on!
Yo, chat. This man looks like Chameleonaire.
No.
Let's play Swear to God. Swear to God, you don't look like Chameleonaire.
I can't do that on God.
Okay, swear on your headset.
You're not. No.
Nah, you.
No, you're not. No. See,
this is the perfect picture.
No, that's terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. What are you about to post? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
This you?
I saw him rolling.
Put your face in the camera.
Out there patrolling.
No.
Trying to catch me riding dirt.
No. Face down. Don't let people see your face. Don't try to change your face. Don't cheat.
No.
You look like Chameleonaire.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Chamilitary in the building.
No.
Chamilitary in the building.
No.
Chamilitary gang.
No.
I love you.
No.
I love you, bro.
No.
I love you.
No.
I love you.
No. Wait. Let me hear you. What? Wait. Ducking like Lil Kim. No.
You can't go from one rapper to the next. Like, you cheating. You Chameleonaire. That's you. Bro, people told me I look like Von Miller. Nas. Proof.
Oh, especially when that Madden dropped. That Madden commercial. Oh, man. I thought that was you.
I don't even got my glasses because they ain't up. But yeah, Vaughn Miller.
That's accurate.
I look like Proof from D12.
He did get Slim killed. Rapping the assholes out in the pipe.
That's the line you remember?
No. I literally made that up, y'all.
I was about to say, yo, that's the line you decided to spit?
No. See, I can't be on any type of podcast or live.
You're on a different type of time today.
I learned from Kevin Hart. Just bust up everybody's lives. That's what I do.
Well,
can't wait for our podcast to drop.
We got so
you want to hear funny stories? Yeah, just ask your boy.
Yeah, more than funny stories. I swear to God, if we do this, I promise I will not bring up the John Cena video. You know when I pulled up to pick you up and
yes, I do.
Went to watch SummerSlam at Rob's house. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Rob. Man.
And you were dressed like John Cena.
Yeah, because I thought it was a wrestling party. I never attended one. You know. See the embarrassment when I was the only one looking like John Cena. Yeah.
So this is actually one of my good friends, Jada. She actually is a really good rapper. She's really good. She's from Detroit, I want to say.
The 313.
She's from the 313.
From the 313. Respect.
I wholeheartedly love this person because she's just a genuinely, like, if basically how Mia Yim and Shelton Benjamin are.
Yeah.
This is like I'm her Shelton Benjamin and this is my Mia Yim. Yeah, so she just would pull up into my inbox and start roasting me.
Got love for Detroit, man. Shout out for it.
Oh, I love Detroit. Detroit's a second home to me. Like I said, I love Detroit. What food did my wife get?
I didn't even check. I think it's pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, I think it is.
She went to Twisted Tomato, didn't she? If she went to fucking Twisted Tomato.
What's with the Twisted Tomato?
She likes that fucking Aloha Hawaiian pizza and shit.
Ooh, no, I don't do pineapples. Don't go on a pizza. No.
Nigga, what?
You love pineapple on pizza? Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait for this podcast. I got arguments.
What do you put on your pizza? Green peppers? Anchovies?
We're not giving it all out just yet.
What you fucking put on your pizza? Bell peppers or some shit like that?
I'm not starting.
If I find out you put ranch in your fucking pizza, I swear to God. You put ranch in your pizza?
No, but say that for the podcast.
Bro, if this motherfucker put Hawaiian.
I'm being quiet.
Oh. What did you just say?
I'm being quiet. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm not gonna give out all the arguments, but I'm just gonna shut.
Bro, we got so many arguments. This is a free one. What's your problem with pineapple on pizza?
You know how?
Can you fight?
You know how when you were little and you tested the limits on your anatomy, like picking up a coin or a battery and licking it. Remember that? Remember that acidy taste? That's what pineapple is. It should never ever be on a pizza.
Hey, hold on.
Gross. Disgusting. He knows ball.
No, the fuck he don't.
He knows ball.
No, the hell he don't.
He knows ball.
No. That is not ball. That's not ball. That's hockey. That's hockey.
Dip your chip.
No, that's hockey right there. No, oh hell. No, hell no. No. That's hockey. Why do you put ranch on your pizza?
That shit.
Do you put sugar on your spaghetti? You've done that too?
Who hasn't?
Me! Who put sugar on spaghetti?
I never said I kept doing it. I tried it.
What the?
I tried it. How
is this some like black people thing that I don't know about that I just was?
Mister, I know every theory except Austin doesn't know about sugar and spaghetti.
I put salt and pepper on my grits. You put sugar in your grits, don't you?
I put sugar and jelly. What's wrong with jelly? What's wrong
You
with
put jelly on your grits?
Hell yeah.
You put jelly on your grits?
Nobody does jelly with grits. Nobody. Help a brother out. Do I need to throw a light on?
I put
Hold up. What?
Oh,
What?
whatever you just knocked over, I don't even care.
Oh, those were baby CDs.
It was what?
What are these baby CDs?
Oh,
Tell me those were something important.
no. You can take them if you want them.
Okay, cool. I got baby CDs.
You can take whatever you want from this room. I don't care. Yo, hold on. We need to have a conversation. You put syrup on your spaghetti?
Yeah, because of the movie.
I don't give a syrup on your spaghetti. Let's get back to me again, bro. Like,
So that's what we're here to talk about? Yes, please.
that's the whole episode that was created. This was the look right here.
That's the whole basis, yes. Always remember.
How do you feel about Michin, Mia Yum? Honest opinion.
Ever since this renaissance of her coming back, Triple H looking like he trusts her with what main roster and NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep crossing through both, being a professional, getting people over like Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time.
Yeah, but right now it's Michin Mafia all day.
All day.
All day.
Elf Shelton Billinger. You know, he could probably, whoop my ass. So, yeah. 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 Tell him I want all the smoke. Yes.
You tell who?
Shelton Billinger. He a lover, not a fighter.
No, that
I doubt it. Shelton Benjamin, come on, man. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
that man is from the South. He is from Orangeburg, South Carolina. That man roomed with Brock Lesnar up in Minnesota. If Brock Lesnar respects you, you got hands. You really
I take. Sir,
you really gonna say no?
Sir, I take
154
it back,
people. No,
Sir, I was joking.
nah,
It's dry.
no.
Dry
Come
humor.
on my show when I bring Shelton on here.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm sorry, sir. I was just, joking. Sir. Sir.
You fucked up.
You about
to you really about to get cooked. You really about to get cooked. Anyway, what's your favorite Mia Yim match? Mine is versus Deonna Purrazzo. Impact. Impact, the #1 contenders match would face Jordynne Grace at Emergence. The funny thing is, here's the funny thing about Jordynne Grace. I don't think I have the tweet anymore.
What you do?
I asked her to be my Valentine.
Is,
I was single.
She is a stunning lady.
I was single. I was desperate and pathetic.
Shout out, John.
Mm-hmm. But she responded. She's like, I got to make sure it's okay with my boyfriend. And she didn't respond back. So that told me it wasn't. But that cookie operation got shut the fuck down. No. You was. That man said, no. Can I have some too, old man? No. I know that ain't the line, but but yeah, shout out to Jordynne Grace. That was that was a clean interaction. It wasn't, I'm like, hey, be my Valentine. Because I liked Jordynne Grace.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just.
Yeah, I would too. Don't blame me.
I pulled up from Curry Range.
Shout out to Steph Curry.
And that shit got swatted right back into the stands. Her boyfriend said, get that shit the fuck out of here. He chucked my ball right back to the parking lot. I wasn't trying to date her, but I was like, before the Xavier Woods situation, I did not have interactions with wrestlers on Twitter.
Yeah.
So My whole thing was if I was just doing it to be funny,
Okay.
but she actually saw it and responded, and I'm like, yeah, her boyfriend's gonna fuck me if he sees me.
Yeah.
I made sure I didn't go to no wrestling shows. I ain't pussy. It's
No.
just, I don't know I don't know who her boyfriend was. It could have been fucking Braun Strowman.
Oh, damn. Big Braun?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, damn, yeah, he gonna beat my ass too. Damn it, I gotta stop. I'm only just
You ain't say nothing about him. You ain't say nothing about
I
him.
love Braun.
Me too.
He just don't want that Watch 6 smoke. All right, that's fine.
Because he got, bro. That's a conversation for a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, I'm
we can't even
that one too.
We can't even discuss it, and you're shaking the camera over here, man.
Sorry. I'm just like overcome.
This man is dropping room shakers in my own own podcast.
I'm getting it popping. I'm getting it that pizzazz of a guest appearance. That's all. Just pizzazz.
I'm gonna see you downstairs, bro.
Love you too.
Love you too. I'm can't even.
Y'all chat. Oh yeah, Kevin Cash podcast coming in. All that.
Kevin Cash. I'm not kicking you out, but I gotta finish this up because I know.
I'm embarrassed you in front of your home.
Not even. That's not even that.
It's the comedy that's coming, man.
Right, but I didn't want to turn this into it.
So yes, take it serious. All
right. Get yourself something to eat. I'll be down there in a minute. We have some.
I better do. Oh yeah, sell on route. All right. They'll grab something.
Yeah, man, get something to eat. I'm so sorry for that. We have this conversation every day. Let's get back to Michin. All right, so Michin, like I said, one of the matches I think you guys should definitely check out. Go watch this match tonight. This is Matt Riddle versus Mia Yim. Excellent classic match. One of the best intergender matches that I've seen in a long time, and had one of the stiffest package pile drivers I've ever seen given to a wrestler. And I've seen Kevin Owens give it to plenty of people. I mean, he gave it to somebody on a fucking ladder, like a ladder that was wedged in between two ladder rungs, and he just dropped him right there. This was an excellent contest. I feel like there was a lot of chain wrestling that made sense from this match. And with Mia Yim having the pride of Gail Kim behind her, and the fact that when she had taken this match seriously, because she right from the gate, she was a damn cannon, straight out the gate. We thought initially, like when I was watching it, collective thing was like, I didn't know if it was going to be a squash match, and thank God it wasn't. Riddle sold for her like crazy. My dog's going crazy downstairs because he still hasn't gotten used to like new people being in the house. So there's that. I thought Matt Riddle and Mia Yim was excellent contest. It was one of those matches that I thought, oh, okay. This, like, when you want to see what she really has to offer, watch this match. Because it really is. And it was a free match for Smash Wrestling. And I'm going to put it in the comments. Go watch this match. Definitely copy it, or if you can click on it, copy it. But Mia Yim versus Matt Riddle, or if you just want to type it in, it comes up as free match, about 17 minutes and 25 seconds. Quality wrestling, one of the best matches I've ever seen from Mia Yim, and it's a true testament of what she can do in this ring. She can go. It was a fly. Yeah. I think it was dope that we had her on the show, that she came through. The fact is that she literally pulled up and She literally pulled up. Michin was here for, I want to say she spent like a half hour with me. Or more. No, she spent about an hour with me or so. She gave me an hour of her time. Yeah, like she was commenting all through it. Unbelievable. Yeah, she are, oh shit, there's people that I'm reading some of those comments. I don't even know why it needs to be said, but like it needs to be said. Like, yeah, stop questioning people's blackness. That's exactly what Tiffany E said. Psych design TVTO. Yeah. Wow, I can't like I can't window capture this comment, but I'm gonna read it. She said, amen. I don't even understand why this is a question. Stop questioning people's blackness. It's weird. Mia Yim is biracial and she is allowed to identify in both or whatever she feels. Half y'all don't want to be black your damn self and inviting everybody to the cookout. Let me stop. Ooh. 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 That was vicious, Tiff. That was vicious, Tiff. That was crazy. Yeah. Nah, Michin came by and that was very dope of her. Come by. In the comments section, like I said, type whatever you want, ask questions. We could talk some more about some Mia Yim matches. We could talk a little bit more about some Mia Yim moments. The Rhea Ripley return I thought was like really cool. Like her return against Rhea Ripley was like really fucking dope because nobody saw it coming, and especially not me. When I see a lot of things wholeheartedly and just I put it out there like, hey, we got so many things that could be done with a return of a wrestler, but it was just instantaneous. And I think that just culminates with the kind of person she is. She deserved a bigger ovation, but she needed that spotlight on her. And I was really proud of the fact that she was able to get that kind of spotlight. She was able to get those kind of things. She was able to kind of make that thing happen. Also, follow me on Twitter at King Dallas Cash, all one word, King Dallas Cash. Go to MiaYimShop.com, buy some merch, support. If you can, if all you can afford is a mug, you know, that's completely fine. And you don't feel pressured to buy, but when you can, and if you can, definitely donate and get yourself some dope merch. She's definitely got some dope designs that I wanted to put out there. So I got it at the bottom. This was a great show. Just having her here, having her presence here, her interacting with some of my people. You guys are all my people. If you're watching me, you're my people. But again, I'm Dallas Cash. I'm nobody. So I don't like to carry myself like I'm somebody. I just like talking about wrestling. And I'm a battle rapper. And I'm a gamer and an anime nerd. And I love horror movies. It's like so. But this is, again, this is not about me. This is about Michin. So go watch some of those matches that I suggested. I think if we spend a lot of time getting behind Michin and letting the WWE faithful know, like, hey, we want to see more of her on the main roster. We want to see more of Michin in some better feuds. Not saying that the feud with Jada Parker was bad. It was great. But I want to see a feud between Michin and, let's say, a Bailey. Something that'll elevate her. I want to see a feud between a Michin and, let's say, a Becky Lynch, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven. I want to see her Is that what you want? Like, is that honestly what you want to do? You want to battle me? You got too much of a fucking forehead to battle me. I don't want you to headbutt me in the middle of the round. Nah, I got you. Just let me know. I'll be there and I'll cook you. Hell, you can give me your favorite wrestler. I'll cook you using your favorite wrestler. Fucking Jada, man. Fucking Jada. Coming from my forehead is crazy, but you hiding yours. I'm wearing a do-rag because I just got done washing my hair. The very little hair that I have. My hairline has been fucked up since birth because my dad decided to procreate with a woman who had a hairline worse than his. And then that's how this kid was born. So yes, I always got to cover my head. But that still don't mean I can't cook you. Yeah, her against Eddie Kingston was very stiff. He treated her like one of the boys. And I think she wanted that. When you get intergender wrestling matches like that, like he slapped the shit out of her. But she took it like a champ and she fucking... She gave it to him. Panic, Queen of Chicago. All right. Hey, Panic, how are you doing? It's good to see you. You look great. I love you too. How's are you still in Ohio or are you back in Chicago? Or are you just in and out of Chicago? I'm not sure. Let's talk some more. So with Michin and her career, we got to ask ourselves what's next for her, because she's basically taken from inspiration from Gail Kim. You know, she's accepted the fact that she is a black woman, and the colorism and just our culture needs to stop. We want to see more of Michin. We want to see more of Mia Yim. We want to see more of these people that wholeheartedly have the necessities in wrestling that people need to look more at. It's amazing how so many things can happen in a certain amount of time to one person, and okay, Panic. Your real name is Monica, right? I live in Chicago. Yeah. Chicago is another place that I love visiting. I love Uncle Remus and Harold's Chicken, along with Sharks and Buffalo Joe's. I go to Garrett's for my popcorn. I go to Morton's Steakhouse. Like, Chicago is just, I love being in Chicago. I met Panic in Cleveland, and she's just an overall beautiful individual inside and out. I love her. She can do no wrong in my eyes. She's actually just a really good friend. She's been very supportive since I met her in 2015. So for the last 9 years, she's been a great support system. And I barely talk to her, but I know that every time I see her, it's just like a family reunion, you know? So we're discussing more of like what we want to see from Michin going forward. And I think she should have been at least on the SmackDown card before SummerSlam. But there's still time. And wherever she goes, we're all going to follow. We're all going to follow. That's wholeheartedly like what my goal has been to put the spotlight, not even a spotlight, but just give people the roses that they rightfully deserve. And this woman has been nothing more than outstanding. She's been nothing more than outstanding. From wrestling Shayna Baszler to Deonna Purrazzo to Matt Riddle, like I'm very, and being in the Survivor Series Women's War Game match, I'm so proud of Michin. I'm so proud of her. What she brings to the table is something we need to all take notice of. She is a talented individual that has a lot to offer. And we need to give her the love and admiration that she deserves. Man, she's been wholeheartedly just a great individual. Yeah. Anybody who follows me, I'm following you right back. Follow me, I'm following you right back. It's been the age of Aquarius here. And I never covered a couple of things. I don't think I touched on. Well, I mean, that's for another time. Michin has been like a great beacon. She's been the cornerstone of the women's division for a long time. For a long time. I have to sneeze real bad, but I'm holding it in because I have a continuous sneeze. So if I sneeze once, I remember one time I sneezed like 15 times in a row. I want to point out that, well, I'll wait till it happens, but it's almost about to happen. I just need one more viewer because this is monumental for me because I've never had this before, and I want to do this again. I want people to want to come on to the show and talk about their favorite wrestlers that they don't get to talk about because they're so underrated. And I have approximately so much more wrestling love to give. And I want to do it the right way. Oh my God. Oh my God. So right now, as I say this, I have 200 viewers live watching. Unbelievable. Wow. Why was I battle rapping again? I could have just did this and I could have did this and given more love and spread it some more cheer and joy, because that's what I'm about. Is about pointing the finger at the people that don't get looked at, that don't get enough praise, and say, hey, let's celebrate you too for all that you've given, for putting your body on the line, for putting your life on the line for our entertainment. Let's celebrate that. Michin, Mia Yim, thank you for coming by my stream. She spent an hour of her time with me, and I didn't even interview her. I asked her a couple questions, like game related, but she was just excellent. You guys have all been really nice to me and spending time with me. I want to have a few more. I really want to have some fans come up here and discuss a couple of things. I have my chat or whatever, but if there's anybody watching that is afraid to comment, or you're not sure if you want to say anything or make yourself known, I just wholeheartedly say, as long as you're respectful, you'll always get noticed. I don't know what exactly it is that I want to do with this, but I like where it's going so far, and I don't want to sacrifice the integrity of what this is about, because I'm going to continuously do this, whether it's 200 people or just 2 or nobody. The whole thing is that when Michin is feeling down, she can come to this podcast and know that we're going to know her history, we're going to know her story, we're going to know what she likes, we're going to celebrate her, we're going to be able to tell all of the things that other people are not saying about her. We want to make her voice heard too. That's what it's about. I'm part of the Marks with Mike's podcast, but I do my own thing on the side. I'm somebody that loves talking about pro wrestling because pro wrestling is life. I've grown up on it since I was a child, and when I see talent, I will acknowledge it. Even if I don't like the person. Like, I don't like Logan Paul at all. I think he's a terrible human being. But he is a phenomenal wrestler. Mia Yim is an incredible human being and an incredible wrestler. She should be celebrated. She should have her own. She should have going to support anything you do, bro. I love wrestling. Love you too, bro. I love you too. Like, I love wrestling. And I appreciate your support. Let's talk a little bit more about Mia Yim, and then I'll wrap this up. So she took a sick bump off the ladder against like Io Sky. Okay. We didn't think that wholeheartedly like Triple H was going to trust her with that kind of a spot. Almost had you. As soon as it started raining hard, one of the flies from outside came in, and I clapped him. I need to shut that window. I usually keep the window open to let air in. Oh. What's a supporting thing? Is there any Mia Yim moments we haven't talked about? I mean, there's more. There's more that we have out there. The Jordan Grace TNA Knockouts championship match at Emergence 2022 was quality wrestling. I just feel the Deonna Purrazzo match was just like a slither of a bit better. But that was still a great match. Michin has shown that she can go with anybody. Michin can get a great match out of me, and I don't have any pro wrestling training. She could put on a 4-star match with me. She could put on a 4-star match with a broom if you give her the chance to. Almost had him. We discussed Michin's importance in NXT because she's a veteran that's going to help elevate the talent, but she also needs to be elevated as well. I personally, I think if it's not going to be Julia or Stephanie Vakir, that Mia Yim should probably be built up a little bit more to dethrone Roxanne Perez. My humble opinion. Because I feel that Mia deserves it, and nobody else should tell her that she doesn't. Because she has proven time and time with everything that she's put in. You give her 3 seconds to do something, she'll give you 3 seconds of glory. She'll give you 3 seconds of something great. You give her 3 minutes, she'll give you one of the best matches on the show. You give her 13 minutes, she's stealing the show. You give her 23 minutes, she's having match of the night. I want to see Stephanie Vakir versus Mia Yim 30-minute Iron Woman match. That's the agenda. I want to see a Michin world title run. That's the agenda. She has one of the best underdog stories that we can build off of, and the crowd can easily get behind her is if you build her up. Let her talk. She shows her personality so much, it's like she's just a naturally gifted human being. And I ain't saying it just to say this. I mean it. Yeah. So yeah, she's got the full package. She definitely does. Absolutely. There we go, Snow. Full package as a wrestler. Full package as a wrestler, full package as a human being. Really good gamer. Really good gamer. I'd love to play Helldivers with her. Helldivers 2, I'm sorry. Not the first one, but the first one's pretty good, but the second one is just cinema. If you're just coming in here, my name is Dallas Cash. I am a artist from Akron, Ohio. I am a battle rapper, musical artist. You don't have to listen to my music or watch my rap battles or no shit like that. But I put a lot of wrestling references in my rap battles. But I am a big wrestling fan. I know weird stuff about wrestling. Like, let me look into the camera and say this. Like, I can tell you the location but every wrestling fan knows this. My wife thinks that it's some superpower that I have just because I know the location of every WrestleMania and every weird fact about that WrestleMania. How are you liking Warframe? I saw you playing recently. Yeah, I'm liking Warframe. It's really good to get into. I like it as a looter shooter, but not necessarily a looter shooter. It's not a looter shooter, but I like it as a third-person shooter. But Helldivers 2 caught me back. It scorpion speared me right back into the system. So I'm not playing Warframe, but I enjoy Warframe a lot. I think Anthem should have copied more from Warframe than it did, and that's why it wasn't successful in the first Descendant as well. But the first Descendant is pretty dope, but it's not as good as Warframe, and it's not as good as Helldivers. What was I just saying? Oh, so WrestleMania's 1 through 40. So the first one was in Uniondale, New York. The second one took place on a Monday. It was the only WrestleMania that took place on a Monday. And that WrestleMania was number 2. It took place in 3 locations: Uniondale, New York, Rosemont, Illinois, and Los Angeles, California. I'm closing my eyes so that you guys don't think I'm cheating. Number 3 was in Pontiac at the Silver Dome. 4 and 5 were at Trump Plaza in Atlantic City, New Jersey. 6 was in Toronto. 7 was in Los Angeles. 8 was in Indiana at the Hoosier Dome. Yeah, 8 was in Indiana at the Hoosier Dome. 9 was at Caesar's Palace. 10 was at New York and Madison Square Garden. 11 was in Hartford, Connecticut. 12 was in Anaheim, California. 13 was in Rosemont or Chicago. 14 was in Boston. That was the first WrestleMania VHS tape I owned. It was in Boston at the Fleet Center. 15 was in Philadelphia. 16, which is WrestleMania 2000, was in Anaheim, California. 17 was in Houston. 18 was in Toronto. 19 was in Seattle at Safeco Field. 20 was back in Madison Square Garden. 21, it was back in Anaheim, so Hollywood. 22 was in Chicago. 23 was Detroit. That was the first WrestleMania I went to. 24 was Orlando, where they had 33 at, so the Citrus Bowl, which is now Camping World Stadium. 25 was Houston. 26 was Arizona. 26 was Phoenix, Arizona. 27 was Atlanta, Georgia. 28 was Miami. 29 was not New York. It was in MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So WrestleMania 29 was not in New York. The Giants and Jets don't play in New York. They play in New Jersey. 29 was in New Jersey. 30 and 34 were in New Orleans. 31 was in Levi Stadium in San Francisco, where the 49ers played. 32 was in Dallas. 33, like I said, was in Orlando. I already said 34 was in New Orleans. 35 was in East Rutherford, New Jersey again. 36 was in Orlando at the Performance Center. 37 was in Tampa. 38 was in Dallas. 39 was back where they had 21 in Anaheim, Los Angeles, California, Los Angeles. And then 40 was in Philadelphia. The first survivors, since I'm from Ohio, the first Survivor Series took place at the Richfield Coliseum in Richfield, Ohio. So, and again, I'm not reading off of anything. This is just the knowledge that I know. It's common and casual for every wrestling fan to know the location of every WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble winner of that year. So, and I'm not running through it again, but the year, Snow, what year were you born? I can tell you the Rumble winner and the WrestleMania of that year. Snow, what year were you born? I feel like he's going to say 2005 or some shit like that. If you're listening, whatever. So I was born in 1989. I'm 35 years old. The Royal Rumble winner of that year was Big John Studd, and that was before they made the WrestleMania main event based on the Royal Rumble winner. I'm sorry, what I missed. I ran through all the WrestleMania locations that I know off the top of my head. I know all 40 of them. I was saying that I know every Royal Rumble winner in WrestleMania of that year. So what year were you born? I can tell you the Royal Rumble winner and the WrestleMania that year. that is based on your year. So Big John Studd was the Royal Rumble winner for 1989. 1998. Okay, so 1998 Royal Rumble winner was Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that was the second time he had won the Rumble out of the 3 times, because he had won the previous one back in San Antonio. However, he was eliminated, but the referee didn't see it. So 98, your Royal Rumble winner was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that WrestleMania was when the Austin era had started. So your WrestleMania main event was Stone Cold Steve Austin with Shawn Michaels, with Mike Tyson as a special enforcer. That's actually the first VHS tape I had. It's for the first wrestling pay-per-view I ever watched was by accident, was Royal Rumble 1994, which the main event was Yokozuna versus The Undertaker. I think that was the main event, or it might have been the men's Royal Rumble match. But yeah, that was that year. The men's Royal Rumble winner was a tie between Bret Hart and Lex Luger. They had both landed the same way John Cena and Batista did, but it was more planned out. The way that they had ran WrestleMania 10 was a coin toss on Monday Night Raw to see who would face Yokozuna first. And Lex Luger won the coin toss, so he decided to face Yokozuna first, which obviously he didn't beat Yokozuna. Bret Hart did at the end of the night, but Bret Hart also lost to his brother Owen that same night in the greatest opening match of WrestleMania of all time. Here's a little tidbit for you before we get back to Michin. Little useless wrestling knowledge. You guys obviously know about the Monday Night War, right? And you know how the Monday Night War ended. I have this theory that the Monday Night War, how it started, was exactly what come back to bite WCW in the back for how it ended. Let me explain. So in 1996, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall had jumped ship from WWF at the time to WCW. And the reason being was because Scott Hall had found out how much money that they were paying him down there, and basically told Kevin Nash, hey, come down here. They're just handing out loads of money for the hell of it. So he had even said in an interview that he had enough in this business. You can either make friends or you can make money. And he had said, well, I have enough friends. I'd like to make some money. So he went over to WCW. When he came over to WCW and they brought Kevin Nash over, Eric Bischoff had stated that they were being invaded by WWF guys on their show, which didn't sit right with Titan Sports, who was the parent company of WWF. And what happened was there was a lawsuit. So WCW was sued by Titan Sports, the parent company of the WWF. The lawsuit was in 1996, specifically because they were misleading with their marketing, saying that there was an invasion coming over from WWF from the two guys, and it necessarily wasn't. So check this out. Fast forward 4 years later, there was a settlement that came to fruition. There was a settlement between WCW and Titan Sports, and in the settlement, one of the terms was, should WCW go under or fall, WWF would be able to be one of the first parties who could gain access to WCW's assets and their library. Fast forward to January of 2001. AOL Time Warner had stated that they were going to start liquidating they were basically cutting the fat from their company, and WCW was one of the things that they did not see potential in because they were losing money with the way the show had been booked billions of dollars were put into the product and they were not recouping the benefits. So they decided to cut WCW from that. At the time that they had cut WCW from this, there was a gentleman who had got in contact with WWF for a potential purchase or a buyout of the company. So once the buyout was in place, WWF didn't really advertise buying, obviously, WCW. But when they decided to acquire WCW's brand, Vince McMahon, or I'll just say the WWF, but Vince McMahon had paid a total of $4.2 million, in which the company was actually worth quintuple that back in its peak. But however, because of the fact that there was less marketing going into WCW, the product was bad. Also, AOL Time Warner didn't see the value in a professional wrestling company from Atlanta, Georgia that it was based in. Ted Turner was the one who went to bat for WCW, but once Ted Turner no longer had a position at keeping WCW afloat in his own company, WCW was sold to WWF. And that's when March 26th of 2001, which I say is the most important day in wrestling history, that was the day that officially ended the Monday Night Wars. And funny enough, the Monday Night Raw was shot in Cleveland, Ohio. So it happened that one of the most monumental episodes, the most monumental episode in wrestling history, happened in Ohio. Just like probably arguably one of the best SummerSlams of all time, happened in Ohio. And I'm an Ohio boy, so I'm riding for Ohio. But I will say this. With knowing all that, that's just useless information. Nobody cares about that, right? What we care about is Michin. We care about Michin. We care about Mia Yim. We care about getting her back where she belongs. She needs to be in the world title picture. Even if you don't want to put her in the world title picture, I want to see her in some views. This woman has a victory against Bianca Belair on her resume. At NXT TakeOver 25, she beat Bianca Belair. Not too many people did that at that time. That's another match y'all should definitely check out. NXT TakeOver 25. Mia Yim versus Bianca Belair. Bianca, just, oh my gosh, just so talented, so wonderful, everything. So I have 225 viewers. I gotta, as much as I'd love to keep you guys on here, subscribe to my channel or just follow me on Twitter. You don't have to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to. I'm gonna cut this short. I want to thank Mia Yim for coming. I want to thank her for being a part of this. I want to thank her for even just stopping by. The fact that she stopped by means everything to me. I can't believe she even came by. I can't believe she came by. Amazing. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. I keep getting viewers coming in, like I feel bad. I will be doing the Marks with Mike's podcast on Sunday. So if you guys want to see me again, pull up Sunday for the Marks with Mike's podcast, where we'll recap several things and go from there. Follow Marks with Mike's on Twitter, because I'm part of Marks with Mikes. And that's my time. I'm Dallas Cash, the Stampede, the Violator, the Saturday Night Delight, and the owner of the Humble Roses. So allow me to give you some roses, you watching. No matter who you are, no matter what you represent, you always will matter, especially to someone like me, even if I don't know you. Because the fact that you're alive and breathing today means you have purpose. It means you have a legacy that you need to fulfill. You need to go out there and you need to fulfill it every day. No matter how tired your body is, even when you give up on yourself, always remember that I see, I believe in the me that believes in you. And the world is a better place because you are in it. And because you are here, you have an opportunity to make an impact on not only your life, but someone else's. And if you can't do something nice for yourself, do something nice for somebody else. Give a rose to somebody. Give love selflessly. Show selflessness in what you do. But grab life by the throat and make it give you everything you want in this world. But do it the right way. And never betray the ones who've always had your back. Because the ones that have your back are be the ones that have to catch you when you fall. Because we all fall. I love you. I'm proud of you. I know life is hard. I want to talk to you, watching. You, yes, you, watching and listening, and say, you will always matter in this world. Because every second that you're alive is a chance for you to be cherished and praised for being you. And that's all you can be in this world. I'm Dallas Cash. I love you guys. 230 viewers. I love you guys so much. Follow me on Twitter at King Dallas Cash. Go to miayimshop.com and purchase something from that shop. Or if you want, go to the WWE shop and buy her shirt. It's been real. I love you. And always be the rose that grew from concrete. Because today is the day to realize the impact that you have and the impact that you could make. Reach out and impact someone's life. I love you guys.